Morning, children. I hope that you are all fine with God's grace. Children, are you ready for today's video? In today's video, we are going to revise Adobe PageMaker. Children, this video we are going to revise an introduction to Adobe PageMaker. Here, how to open the PageMaker, then how to create one new document. After that, how to copying and paste the text. Then one 5-mark question, toolbox. Let's move to our video, children. Now, how to open the PageMaker. To open the PageMaker, first we select the start button. We click the start button. Go to the all program, Adobe PageMaker 7.0, Adobe PageMaker 7.0. This command is important one to open the PageMaker. Children, this is the 2-mark question, how to open the PageMaker. So click the start button. From the menu, select all program. Then we get the sub menu, Adobe PageMaker 7.0, Adobe PageMaker 7.0. After we click Adobe PageMaker 7.0, we get the window, that is PageMaker window. After we open it, how to create the new document. So to create the new document or close it or delete anything, we will do the two things. One is using the menu bar, another one using the shortcut key. So for 2-mark question, you must write using the menu bar. This is for 1 mark. Then using the shortcut key, this is for 1 mark. Okay. Now how to create the new document in PageMaker. First, go to the menu bar. So from the file menu, click the new option. So file, new from the menu bar. This is one method. Next one, using the shortcut key, press Ctrl+N from the keyboard. After we click it, file, new, otherwise Ctrl+N, we get the dialog box. The name of the dialog box is document setup dialog box. So from the document setup dialog box, everything is the default alignment. So straightly we can give the OK button. Otherwise, if you want to change anything, we can do the changes. After that, click the OK button, that is enter the appropriate setting for your new document in the document setup dialog box. After change it, click OK button. Okay, children, this is the document setup dialog box. For example, page size. Here letter format is the default one. So for example, here I want to change it in the A4 or A3 or legal. We can change it. Just click the drop down list box. This arrow symbol, all the menu will be appear. Here we can select it. Then after that, click OK button. Not only page size, we can change the dimension. Then we can change the orientation, whether portrait or landscape, anything. After changing, we can give the OK button. After click the OK button, we will get the PageMaker window. This is the PageMaker one window. Here only we are going to type the text or drawing any picture, everything. So this structure is same as the MS Word, children. So in the MS Word also we can see the title bar, menu bar, then ruler, toolbox, everything. So we can see in the same as MS Paint or MS Office, anything. So here PageMaker also same structure. The title bar, the title will be displayed in the title bar. Menu bar, so many menus are available. Then ruler, using the ruler we can change the margin setting. Then toolbox is the important 5-mark question, children. So using the toolbox we can draw the different shapes. So I will explain about the toolbox. Then next one, the center side PageMaker page. Here we are going to type our text. Here only we are going to create the new document. So this window is the PageMaker window. Here we can create our new document. Okay, children. So this is separate 5-mark question, toolbox. So in the toolbox, so many tools are available. For example, pointer tool, we can point out the text or we can point out the image, anything. Okay, if we click the tool icon, that is the text tool, T. After click it, we can draw inside the PageMaker window, we can type the text. So using the text tool, we can type the text. Rotating tool, then cropping. After draw the picture, we can crop. Then line tool, if you want to draw the line or rectangle or ellipse, polygon. So this one we can select any icon, then we can draw. For example, circle we want to draw, we can select the ellipse. Then rectangle we want to draw, we select the rectangle tool and drag it in the screen. Then we can draw the symbol. So this is the toolbox. Okay children, now how to select the toolbox? By default it will be displayed in the PageMaker window. In the absence of the toolbox, how to select it? So using the menu bar, go to the window menu, click the show tools. This question is the 3-mark question children, very important one, repeated question. So click on window, from the menu bar click the window option, then show tool, the toolbox will be displayed. Okay, if you want to hide the toolbox, the same option, go to the window, instead of the show tool click the hide tool. So if we click the hide tool, the toolbox, we can hide the toolbox. Okay children, so if you want to display the toolbox, go to the window, show tool. If you want to hide the toolbox, go to the window, hide tools. Okay, this is the 3-mark question. Next one, the toolbox same as we can do in the shortcut key. So everything we can choose directly from the menu, or using the shortcut key we can do it. For example, if we want to select the pointer tool, just press the F9 function key. So from the function key we select the F9. Rotating tool, shift plus F12. If you want to draw the line from the toolbox, we can select that line tool. Otherwise from the keyboard, shortcut key is shift plus F3. So here any 4 we can write for 2-mark question or 3-mark question. So this toolbox shortcut key is a important one children. You must learn the tool names and learn the shortcut key. So directly we can select from the toolbox. This is the one method. Using the shortcut key we can select the tools. This is the next one. So this is the toolbox shortcut key. Okay, next one, how to select the text. After we finish it, how to select the text? So we can select the text using the 2 ways children. One is using the mouse, another one using the keyboard. So this is 5-mark question, how to select the text. How to select the text means you should write both the method. One is selecting text using the mouse, second one selecting the text using keyboard. We will see one by one. First one, selecting text using mouse. So using the mouse, how to select the text? For example, after type it, first place the mouse pointer to the beginning of the position. To select the text using the mouse, we can follow this 4 steps. So first place the insertion point. Insertion point means one vertical symbol will be displayed. That symbol is the insertion point to the left of the first character to be selected. Which one we want to select? First place the mouse pointer to the left of the character. Okay, place the left mouse button and drag the mouse to the position that is where you want to stop selecting. For example, I want to select one line. First place the mouse pointer to the beginning of the line, just click it and drag it end of the line. So the whole line will be selected. After that, release our mouse pointer. Then the selected text gets highlighted. So these 4 points, how to select the text using the mouse. Okay children, so using the mouse we can select one word or one paragraph. For example, in single word we want to select, just double click the word will be select. Okay, one paragraph we want to select, triple click the mouse pointer near the paragraph, a paragraph will be selected. Okay, so how to select the text using the mouse? We will follow the 4 steps. Then how to select one word? This is the objective question children. Just double click the word will be select. Okay, just triple click the paragraph, so the paragraph will be selected. Okay, so next one, how to select the text using the keyboard. So without using the mouse, how to select the keyboard? So basically there are the 4 arrow key in our keyboard. One is the up arrow, down arrow, left arrow, right arrow. So these are the 4 arrow keys. So to select the text using the keyboard, follow these steps. First one, place the insertion point to the left of the first character, same as using the mouse. Then the shift key is pressed. So we can choose the 4 arrow keys. First we select the shift key and press down, and the movement key are used to highlight the record text. When the shift key is released, the text is selected. So press the shift key and drag it till the end of the word or key. So the entire line will be selected. So this is the way to select the text using the keyboard. This tabular column is how to select the text using the keyboard keys, shortcut keys. Okay, here shift plus arrow key, that is one character to the left. If you want to select the character to the left side, shift plus left arrow. Shift plus right arrow, one character to the right. We can select the character, one character to the right. Shift plus up arrow, one line up. Down arrow, one line down. So these 4 keys available in the keyboard. One is the up arrow, down arrow, right arrow, left arrow. So using these 4 keys we can select the text. The next one, shift plus end. If you click the shift plus end, the insertion point move to the end of the current line. For example, the insertion point will be placed in the one line, second line. If you press the shift plus end, it will move to the end of the current line. Okay, shift plus home. So to the beginning of the current line, the insertion point move to the beginning of the current line. Okay, control plus A, it will select the entire document. So this tabular column is important one, children. How to select the text using the keyboard shortcut keys. Okay, next one, how to delete the text. So there are the 2 keys is the important one to delete the text. One is the delete key, another one is the backspace key. Okay, to delete the character, how to delete it? First the insertion, place the insertion point to the left of the character to be deleted. That is, if we press the delete key, it will delete character from left to right direction. Okay children, so we can use delete and backspace key. If you press the delete key, it will delete one by one character from left to right side. Okay, reversible. If you press the backspace key, it delete one by one character to the right to left side. Okay, so here the position the insertion point to the right to the of the character to be deleted, then press backspace key on the keyboard. There are the 2 keys we can delete the character. One is the delete key, another one backspace key. Okay, this one we can delete one by one character. For example, to delete a block of text, so we can do the following 2 steps. First, select the text which one we want to delete. Next one, we can choose delete or backspace. Okay, one more option using the menu option. Go to the edit, clear. So go to the edit, clear. After we click the clear, then the entire text will be deleted. So we can delete the character one by one using the delete or backspace. Then the block of the text we can delete using the delete key or backspace, or using the menu option. Go to the edit, clear. Okay, undo option. Undo option means it cancel the previous action. For example, in the previous action we deleted something. If you want to retrieve again, so we can do the undo command. So undo command is used to reverse the action of the last command. To reverse the last command, here how to delete children, go to the edit, clear. The same thing, go to the edit, undo option. Edit, undo, otherwise press Ctrl plus Z. So using the menu, go to the edit, undo option. Using the shortcut key Ctrl plus Z, this action is the undo command. The next one, how to copying and moving the text. This is one 5-mark question. So how to select the text is one 5-mark question. Then toolbox is one 5-mark question. Another 5-mark question is copying and moving the text. So how to copy and how to move. First one, what is the meaning of copy and move children? So the copy and paste command of the PageMaker can be used to copy the text from one location and paste it to the another location. Okay, the copy command create the duplicate of the selected text. Whatever we are copying, it will be sent to the that is, it will move to the copy of the which one we want to copy. So it will move to the one new location. Only the copy of the copy of the document will be moved to the new location. Copy command create the duplicate of the selected text, leaving the original text unchanged. The paste command paste the copy text. First we copy the text, then select the destination location. Here we paste it the copying command. So paste command paste the copy text at the position where the insertion point is placed. Okay, what is the meaning of cut and paste? Copy means only the duplicate copy will be moved. Here cut means the original copy will be moved to the another location. So the cut and paste command can be used to move the text from one position in a document to the other. The cut command delete the selected text from its original position. The paste command then place the next at the position where the insertion point is placed. Children, can you see the difference between copying and moving? Copying means it will copy only the, that is we copy the one text means it will move to the copy of the command to the destination location. But the cut means if you click the cut option or select the cut option, only the original it will be moved to the destination location. This is the difference between copying and moving. Okay, what is the command to use cut and paste? The same thing, children. Go to the edit. First we click the cut option. Shortcut key is Ctrl+X. Both, anyone we can select. Go to the edit, cut option, otherwise click Ctrl+X. So we can cut the selected text. And how to paste it? Same option. Go to the edit, paste, otherwise Ctrl+V. So first select the text to be moved, choose edit, cut in the menu bar, using the menu bar, otherwise shortcut key is Ctrl+X in the keyboard. Then click the right mouse button, choose cut option. So using the mouse, using the menu, shortcut key. Menu is edit, cut, shortcut key Ctrl+X. Then using the right mouse button, pop-up menu will be displayed. Select the cut option. Then how to paste it? Insertion point is moved to the one new location. Go to the edit, paste, shortcut key Ctrl+V. Otherwise right click the mouse pointer, click the paste option. So this is the using the menu, shortcut key and mouse pointer. Okay, the following keyboard shortcut key. First one, Ctrl+X means cut, Ctrl+V means paste. This is the 2 mark question, children. What is the shortcut key to cut the text and copying the text? Okay, next one, the same thing, copying the text. So how to copy it? First select the paragraph or text, which one we want to copy. Then place the insertion point to the new location. Then paste it the copying text. Select the text to be copied. The same option, go to the edit. Instead of the cut, we can select the copy. Okay, then shortcut key Ctrl+C. Using the mouse pointer, right click the mouse, click the copy. How to paste it? Place the insertion point to the new location. Go to the edit, paste. Press Ctrl+V for shortcut key. Then right click the mouse pointer, click the paste option. So this is the way to copy the text and move the text. So the difference is the important one, children. Copying means only the copy of the text will be moved, original will be displayed in the same position. Then cut means the original file, original document will be moved to the new location. Okay, children, I hope that you understand today's video. Bye, children. Thank you.